Okay. So, first of all, welcome to my channel. I guess really this video is kind of impromptu kind of thing, but I just wanted to talk about life after graduation and how hard it is for some people to adjust. So, let me paint the scenario for you. Say you're fresh out of college, or you've been waiting for the moment where you can walk across the stage and call yourself an alumni, or whatever college you might be attending at the moment, and then it hits you that you are actually done with college. It can be kind of scary. Let's just say I attended Auburn University for 7 years. Yeah, I know. Seems like a super long time. It wasn't due to me, like, not finishing what I started out to do. Some of it was pretty much just time and trying to get into classes that were full, and not having the money to pay for studios, and eventually it just took a toll, and it took a while to graduate, but I finally did. And when you've been doing something for as long as I have been doing college, 7 years, it's a long time to be committed to something, or a long time to be pursuing something. And then when you get to the point where you're done, you're like, done. Sometimes you can feel very confused or lost as to what's the next step. And right now, that's the life I'm living. I'm at a loss. The only reason why I'm making this video is that maybe I can spark a conversation that it's okay not to know what you're going to do next. That's like the main question I've been getting from relatives and from people in my church and people that I meet. And they're like, oh, okay, so you just graduated from college. What are you going to do now? Or are you going to get a job in your field? Or what does your major even mean? I mean, my major is environmental design. And if you're like most of the people I've encountered, you have no idea what that even means. But that's for another video. Either way, I don't really naturally know what it is I want to do. I have an inkling, like I kind of understand what I want to do, but then I kind of don't. And if you're like me, you can feel the pressure of people who have been supporting you since day one. That every time you come home, they ask you how's school going, and then you can finally tell them, oh, I'm graduating, and you feel so good until you graduate, and the next question they ask is, oh, so what are you going to do with that major, or what are you going to do the rest of your life? And then it hits you that you have no idea. Like, I have no idea. Sorry about the airplane in the air. I'm actually outside filming this because I do my best talking when I'm outside on the porch. And now that I've moved back home and I'm staying with my mom, like, even more so than before, I kind of feel like I'm lost. Like, okay, I spent 7 years in college, and I feel like I didn't get too much anywhere. And I know most people tell me that's a major accomplishment, which it is. Like, I'm not downplaying graduating from college at all, but I think what some people fail to realize is not everyone's going to have the perfect answer after they graduate, and not everyone is going to have, like, a major job lined up after they graduate. I'm still teetering on the option of even, like, going back to school, let alone trying to figure out, like, what kind of job I'm trying to get, because I don't quite know yet. I don't even know if I want to live in this state, in this city the rest of my life. I don't know where I want to be, but that's the fun part of life, is figuring it out. Well, fun and the scary part of life. You get to figure out what's the next move. And for some of us, the daunting task is to keep everyone else at bay when they're questioning you, asking you, okay, so what you gonna do next? I don't know. It's okay to say I don't know, because if you don't know, you don't know. And it hurts more when you're just sitting there trying to make up answers, and then those answers are just something off the top of your head. It's not even sincere. So I just want to encourage everyone out there, if you're like me, or if you're not like me, if you've gotten that dream job and then you're still sitting there wondering if this is really what I want to do, don't be afraid to re-examine yourself and pray about it. Like, I pray every day, and I'm just waiting for God's answer. Like, I know there are great things for me out there, and I know that if I just push forward, I can do all things through Him who strengthens me. But sometimes I just don't know, and of course I don't know, because none of us know what tomorrow holds, or the next moment, matter of fact. But I just feel like sometimes people expect you to just have a million answers, knowing that even when they went through it, they didn't have all the answers, but they expect you to have all the answers, and that can be very frustrating. And that's where I'm at right now. Like, this isn't some like success story, at least not yet. This is just in between. So I guess you can say it's a post Pomp and Circumstance. So after the walk, after you receive your degree in the mail and you're ecstatic, what do you do next? Like, what is the plan? And if you don't have a plan, that's okay. Like, that's what I had to learn. It's okay to be lost. I feel like when you're lost, that's when you lean more to God, and that's what I'm trying to do, is grow my faith on this journey of life. Like, I'm 25, I'm single, I have the whole world in front of me, and yet sometimes I just feel afraid. Like, I don't really know where I'm heading, but that's okay. So I guess this talk is mostly just to tell you that whether you do or you don't know, whether you do or you don't have a job lined up, or whether you feel like you are or you aren't letting someone down, don't be afraid to just not know. Don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to just live, Go day by day. Life is more like a marathon. You have different steps along the way. You got different obstacles. You meet different people, different competitions. But at the end of the day, you're all one person who's running the race or biking the race, or however you want to put that. But don't give up. I'm making this video at a place where I don't know, and that's okay. So keep moving forward and just do you and be blessed. Bye.